Joe forgot to say we are tWoTcast episode 378.
Wow.
And then I edit it right here, and I'll put that in the beginning. Magic.
Why?
That's a really good boil.
Why?
Rub shit off.
Or a good one.
Yes.
I
Yes.
take it so seriously.
Yes.
Just do your work. Man.
Shut the front shit off already.
You're here to cut a dick.
No, he does not. No. Okay.
All right, everyone, shut the f*** up. Let's ready to record.
We like to start every show by yelling, "We are tWoTcast." Can you do that with me? On the count of 1, 2, 3, go. We are tWoTcast. Now we can start.
The Wheel of Time, reread podcast, explicit in R, freaking rated. Jono's the wild card, always talking shit. Joe's the straight man, he's a total dick. Tom is still obsessed with X-Men.
Previously on X-Men.
We are
You're listening to tWoTcast, the Wheel of Time Reread podcast, now covering Violent Night. It's our holiday special. We do one of these every year. And this is, and it started with a wonderful movie called Home Alone. Went on to Home Alone 2, Home Alone 3, Home Alone 4, Home Alone 5. Bone Alone. Bushwhacked. There's another one in there somewhere. Die Hard. But there's another one.
Home Alone.
Home Sweet Home Alone.
So is this our 10th?
I think this is 10. I think this might be 10.
Home Sweet Home.
Violent Night is a delightful combination between Die Hard and Home Alone, so I'm actually really excited for it.
This is very, very loosely connected to the HCU we've created here.
I mean, it's a Christmas movie with traps in a house.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm still mad we haven't watched Skyfall.
There's burglars. There's
There's
traps. And it's Christmas time.
I'll be honest. We should do Skyfall next year.
I mean, the only other thing on the table for possible viewing is Silent Night, which is not connected to this movie in any way, shape, or form, but just came out, and I've heard horrible things about it.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for next year. I'm gonna surprise you guys when I find the porn version of Home Alone.
Oh,
We're gonna watch that.
I'm excited.
well, that's perfectly fine because then the viewers and or listeners don't get to see what we're watching. So we're doing a watch party. So this is just us watching and reacting to a movie and talking over it.
Yeah,
Maybe
what we've been doing for the last few years. But we are doing a watch party, so I'll hit play when we hit. I'll tell you when I'm hitting play and everything. But,
should we watch Saw one year?
oh, we need to be more festive in here. Hold on a second. Stand by. Please stand by. Christmas time is here.
Tom's idea was the idea of us just watching, like the idea of us having a watch party, just three dudes watching porn online together.
What? How many? Hear me out. How many traps are in the porn?
Ooh.
What are the traps?
So, by the way, trap is a offensive term. I mean, it's no longer. It's a term for a woman or man who is actually of the other gender you didn't know, and like, it's trans. It's a trap. So how dare you?
How many tricks are in this porn?
Yeah, there's a lot of tricks.
Wow.
Hey, I had the most PC fucking thing I think I've ever seen or ever said. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
I'm just covering my bases, John. I don't know who you offend.
There's a good chance. There's a good chance.
It's got to be somebody, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys like my John McClane Murder Man sweatshirt?
Absolutely.
Now I have a machine gun.
Ho ho ho!
Well, I don't. John McClane does. He murdered me.
Yeah.
Threw me down an elevator. Wait. No, just sent me down the elevator. What was I going to say? It's all gone.
All right.
None of it's important. It's all gone.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to
I guess spoilers for Violent Night, we're going to talk all over it. If you actually want to enjoy the movie, don't watch this with us. If you've seen the movie already, by all means.
I wanted to tell you guys something since we're talking about movies and not the Wheel of Time this time.
Oh, okay.
About a movie. I'm not going to read you the entire thing. There's a plot summary and then like kind of synopsis. I'm just going to give you the log line for this movie that I had ChatGPT created.
Oh.
It says, when a ruthless cybercriminal threatens to bring down the digital and physical worlds, two iconic duos, Sandra Bullock's and Keanu Reeves from The Net, and Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock's from Speed, and Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves from Point Break, must join forces to outsmart the ultimate adversary in a high-stakes adrenaline-fueled quest to save humanity. And there is so much more in it. It's fucking awesome.
That's what Tom's reading is the synopsis of one of the greatest movies of all time, Point Speed Net Break.
Yeah, coming
It's an
soon.
imaginary film involving Keanu Reeves, starring Keanu Reeves, also starring Sandra Bullock and Sandra Bullock.
I also had it right, the opening scene from the movie, and I just want to read you one quote from Johnny Utah
Oh, fantastic.
that he says to another Keanu Reeves and another Sandra Bullock. He says, "Looks like we're riding the digital wave, my friends. Let's catch these virtual criminals."
It's on brand. That's pretty on fucking brand.
Oh, I'm so
all we need is AI puppets of Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, and we can shoot this movie. You know,
the villain.
It's pretty much possible at this point.
The villain's called Cypherwave, apparently.
What?
I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's
honestly, I put it in as a joke, and I was reading it. I was like, "This is actually pretty good."
It's actually a pretty good movie.
I'm gonna fine tune it. I'm gonna fine tune it and get an entire script created. It's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, every single person that's watching this has anything to do with writers or actors that aren't artificial intelligence are very mad at you right now.
That's life.
No one's ever gonna write this movie.
That's true. That's true.
Eventually, like 5 years from now, I'll be able to just privately create it for my own private consumption. I don't think you'll be able to share it, but I can be like, cast Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in this incredible movie that we've done.
So I know we kind of ran down the premise, but we have done this for many years to varying success. Some of them are completely unlistenable and the audio is horrible, and we didn't care. We just put the episode out anyway. Others are pretty good. It's like real commentary to a movie, and you can watch it pretty flawlessly from start to finish.
Good luck.
It's gotten a lot easier with the watch party stuff, like they had, that they've made.
Have you
in the last few years.
guys watched one with the commentary in a while?
The last one I did was I watched Die Hard with our commentary last year.
Was that good?
Yeah. It's really good.
I haven't tried to do it in a long time.
They're easier to do.
I can't imagine listening or wanting to go. I gotta go dial up Home Alone and listen to these three drunk assholes.
You can't. I tried like 3 or 4 years ago, like on the road during December. Like I was drunk on a weekend. I was like, I'm gonna listen to the Home Alone commentary and watch Home Alone, and like it's really hard to hear and it just doesn't work very well.
You know what that means, Tom?
Gotta do it
Time
again
for a Home Alone rewatch. You know what? We should do that once every year. We should watch one of the old ones that we did before that was shitty sound and just like it's just like an extra. We'll just like put it out and be like, hey, this is a redo. It's a redo from year 1 or 3 or whatever.
Rewatch podcast, right?
Why don't we do watch but listen to our commentary and comment on the commentary?
We've done that as an idea before. We've never actually. All right.
The closest thing to that is when we've redid the books and I listened to our old podcast before we talked.
I was going to say, and then we always say the same things we said before anyway.
Same
That's
fucking
correct.
jokes. Yeah.
So this is our episode covering Violent Night. Watch it with us. I'm going to press play right now. And I'm basically doing this because, it's introduction time.
I was saying before the podcast started, I absolutely love the song.
What a Universal opening?
It's fucking epic. I got really excited.
I was telling Thomas the story of when you texted me in grad school way too fucking long ago, and it was just how excited you were about taking a shit to the Jurassic Park theme song, and it was the most epic dump you've ever taken. And that has stuck with me for 10 years.
I forgot about that.
Ding dong ding. Oh, ding ding.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
We did have a delightful time on Wada Holiday, by the way. We're recording this right out. This episode will be out for you on the 19th, but for us, it's the 5th, which is just a few days after Wada Holiday. I am still tired.
Yeah, I was not real excited about recording, but you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Am I looking at you guys? I guess I'm watching the movie.
I'm watching the movie.
I mean, I'm doing both, Tom. Ridiculous.
I can't do both. I wouldn't even know how to begin.
From the beginning. Yeah, I feel like it'd be too much going on to try to watch both of us at the same time. Look how studious David Harbour looks with his little glasses on.
He looks pretty good, actually. If he's supposed to look like wasted at the bar, it's not working.
Well, they need to. He's about to go through hell like John McClane styles, and like they need him to look pretty cleaned up right now.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
I told you it's Die Hard mixed with Home Alone.
Forgot that already.
I like that it looks like it's gonna be the start of like Bad Santa or something.
Sort of.
Bad Santa is a Home Alone movie. There are traps to a certain extent.
No.
I've never seen it.
It's a good movie.
You've never seen Bad Santa?
That's a good
it's
movie.
It's one that slipped through the cracks for me, and I never got around to it.
You want to do that later? We can play Flip Through Crap.
Hey, we can slip through the crack.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
That's cracking walnuts with his hand. It's showing how strong he is right off.
So wait, so we're gonna put this out as a video so people can hear it and see us and not see the movie.
Yeah.
They won't be able to hear it. They'll just hear us.
Well, I just realized I switched to watch the movie and not the stream, and I just want to make sure I didn't pick my nose or something.
Everyone can still see it, though.
Okay.
But you know what? Pick your nose.
Yeah.
It feels like a rant against millennials.
Maybe this is my last year.
The last Christmas. Santa drinks. Every time we drink, Santa drinks, we have to drink.
Oh, I chose scotch, and that is not a great thing for me.
I did by accident.
Tom, what are you drinking?
Just Truly.
Truly. And obviously, Joe, you're drinking. Oh, you're drinking old fashioned?
No, eggnog.
Oh,
It's not an ad. We're not sponsored by Truly, but we should be.
Should be, yeah. I went with Lefroy 10 and the Twat Barmaster.
How do you know my grandson's name?
Oh wait, are we to believe this is the real Santa?
Wait, you didn't know?
No, I did not. Wait a minute, is this just the movie version of the bit from I Think You Should Leave?
No.
Really?
Oh wait, it kind of is.
When did that one come out? Which season was that?
It was before this came out.
That's not good.
I have no idea. I don't know if it was. I don't think it's directly connected, but
This movie just jumped up 20 notches in my book.
I love that you didn't know that. Can you imagine looking up and seeing real Santa Claus and then he pukes on your face?
It's still magical. How would you feel about that?
Just simultaneously filled with joy and then also disgusted.
And disgust, yeah.
I don't know if your baby throws up on you, you don't get like real disgusted because the baby's magical. Santa's magic. Maybe you're just like.
I mean, that was chunky. That was chunky vomit.
Yeah, it's pretty
gross. No.
I'll be honest. I don't find babies magical. I'm out.
You know how we started this and we're just like, oh, we're not doing Wheel of Time content tonight. I think this is as close to Wheel of Time content as the TV show is.
I mean, if that guy's name is Matt,
we're doing great.
Might as well be the movie.
I was waiting for that joke. Now this is a Volvo ad. Notice how the doors, all the seating.
Oh,
Merry
that's great.
Trudy, who of course was conceived during Truly's. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
See?
Home Alone.
Fantastic.
Yeah. There are some
There's some good. There's a lot more Home Alone in this than you would think.
yeah, this movie eventually starts getting a little Home Alone-esque.
Are there
And
more
it's-
references though?
Kevin McAllister comes into it.
That girl is
No.
impeccably dressed.
She was. Sounds like she's in a movie or something.
Oh, so is this guy. Man, these people are really, really well dressed.
I mean, they're pulling up to a gated
Compound.
This
mansion.
actually is quite the ad for this car.
Yeah, thank you.
It just rolled up nice and slow. Make sure they can see the logo for a solid 3 seconds.
My Volvo has 267,000 miles on it. Drive Volvo, drive safe.
Why does
really
everybody in a movie stop and talk to the security guard and they're just like, this is great, let's have a conversation? Because when it happens to me, I'm just like, I'm just trying to get where I'm going, man.
Well, that's because you're a piece of shit.
At work, we have security guards and they're like,
Yeah, and you're like, no.
just let me through the gate.
So do you want spoilers for any of this, Tom?
No, why would I want spoilers?
I don't know.
What if any people watching this might not have seen the movie? Why would they want spoilers? That's
But
a
I was
fun.
sitting there, I'm looking at them like some of these people, I'm like, well, you seem bizarrely like, you know, like you said, like some of these people are too well dressed. I wonder what that's about. Some of these people,
It just seems like
rich.
a well-moneyed area. It seems like people that deal with
Tom, that guy
international
got picked up
every
on the
day.
street corner.
yeah,
You know,
that bartender is not someone I'd have sex with. She looks very severe.
What about that guy?
I would have sex. Looks less severe. Attractive older man. Look at that. Great haircut. I think I actually paused it when I watched this movie. I asked my wife, "Do you think I could do that in my hair?" And her response was, "No."
I mean, she's
are you kidding me? You're not remotely that handsome.
Yeah. Well, aren't you a bitch?
That guy's got a nice sweater on. I like it. I mean, it's no now I have a machine gun sweatshirt, but it's pretty nice.
he's actually weirdly the worst dressed person there.
It's actually true. Yeah. I think it's also his disdainful face. Like he
I
just
also
looks.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care that they brought gifts that aren't Christmas wrapping color. This
How
could be
dare
for any-
Silver and gold,
any
Tom.
offense.
It's classic. Classic Christmas.
Silver and gold.
All right, it's a little better when I get a better look.
And did you recognize who that was, Tommy Bear?
Who? Where?
Talking.
Oh yeah. of course.
What's up, Limp Dick?
She's
What else is
fantastic.
she in aside
Is
from
she
Breaking
her-
Gemstones?
Is she his sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's playing the same character.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's called Range.
Their name is Lightstone.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
There's no fucking way.
Her name is
Right,
Lightstone, and she plays a rich, drunk asshole that hates her brother.
I just saw this kid in the background filming himself for
Mhm.
social media, I guess, and I hope the villains kill him.
That's a spoiler. Dies instantly. Also, the weird thing is there are no villains in this movie. It's just a lot of like house politics. That's it.
Yeah. It's kind of like an episode of Game of Thrones, and then Santa Claus shows up and murders everyone.
Yeah, I need this kid to go down. Oh, it's worse. It's worse than I thought.
Yeah, he's also jerking a dick onto his face.
I thought he was fake brushing his teeth.
You know, as the kids do. It's first of many sexual harassment.
That's how I know I've gotten extremely old, because every young person I see doing anything, I'm just like, what an idiot.
I love this fucking.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he's badass. Are you reading the subtitles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the subtitles.
No, you don't.
Hey, you
Dick.
know? I thought I turned them on for everybody.
I've got him.
Hey guys, Chippry's calling me from JordanCon.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
There, I added them.
You just missed exciting.
I thought I did that for everybody. Sorry, Tom.
It's weird to write a 9/11 reference into this movie.
That brings us to our first bit of trivia, Tom.
Oh shit!
It's about 9/11.
Morgan Steele is based on Mark Wahlberg. Like Mark Wahlberg, Steele stars in several films about the military, and he says he could have stopped the hijackers on 9/11 had he been aboard the plane, a claim Wahlberg made and apologized for in 2012.
Why would you apologize?
They can't tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, you never disprove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a solid theory.
Listen, you guys.
I was spoilers. She does not say any lines from Christmas Vacation. I was really hoping she would just say like one thing. Just one thing.
I had the same thought. I was like, "Oh shit! Look what they got!"
Like
And then
it's
again-
Christmas and we're all in misery, or we're all suffering.
Oh, that guy's from the OC.
Oh yeah, shit. The OC. It's a good show. You know what I watched already, Tom? OC Christmas special.
Oh shit!
Press conference.
Press conference?
What was that guy's name in the OC?
Gertrude.
Oh God, I don't know.
That's gonna drive me crazy.
We can't all be lucky enough to have daughters, and then he's like, "Mom."
Bingo. Some good family drama here. Again, perfect for righteous gemstones.
It's the righteous lightstones in this movie.
Sorry.
Is this really? Are they really the Lightstones?
Yes.
What do you think is a better name, Gertrude or Bertrude?
Bertrude.
Yeah, Bertrude's definitely a better name.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is the mother of the
Yeah.
Is that
son
Beverly
of the
D'Angelo?
daughter. Yeah, it's from yeah.
My God, this movie's stacked.
I was just saying, I wish she had, like, the second I saw her, I was so happy, and I was like, please say, like, one thing from Christmas Vacation, but she doesn't do it.
It was the voice threw me off.
Oh, we were talking over it, but he says this great line in the bar when they're asking if he needs, like, an Uber or whatever, or a taxi. And he's like, nah, the reindeer basically drive. I just kind of steer a little. And they're like, what? Like, I actually kind of love that. Like, he's just like, whatever.
I get fucked up, man. Cash, video games.
I mean, that's as old as Charlie Brown's special, Oh, he's
Here is anything off there. Finally flies away.
Do you think they chose the Washington Monument for that scene on purpose?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's put a giant stone dick in the background while he pees off the slide.
Those are terrible.
Those cookies look like something I would fucking do. So, Tom, your thoughts on the movie so far? Nothing's happened. Do you like it?
Do the wife and the husband hate each other? Are they on the verge of divorce? Like,
yeah, they are.
They're already divorced.
Are they? I think they're separated.
Well, maybe.
I mean,
But that's why she picked him up, that kind of thing. And
yeah.
The dad does seem kind of like a soy boy beta cook.
SBBC?
You know what's funny? Nobody remembers that's from Sunny from like 15 years ago or more.
Yeah. You know what else Sonny did? They started the Rickroll. No one gives him credit for it.
Yeah, that's true too. That's from Sonny from actually 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like right kind of before the Rickroll thing became.
Before
It was a solid 6 months before anyone started doing that. That's true.
It was a solid 10 years before anybody called anybody a soy boy beta cook.
That's true.
I'm actually just trying to figure out how many times I can say soy boy beta cook.
Probably a lot. If you keep talking about the dad, spoilers, you can say it a lot.
Yeah. You can also change your name to that.
Oh, should we have some holiday names?
Yeah.
Let me adjust.
Yeah.
An old walkie-talkie.
Yeah, miss. Kind of like the name Joe Lightstone.
Santa Claus still uses walkie-talkies.
Well, yeah, he's neither. It's actually Drivey Ellie. And there you go. Now she's got headphones, which means you know what she can do? Also join in on this podcast.
Oh, thank God.
Look,
They
Trudy
really-
Lightstone.
Thank God.
Kissing rapidly. Oh, all right.
Is it the same producers or writers of that show?
I don't know. Joe, what's your trivia for this? Mr. Joe Lightstone.
This scene?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Now I can take his soy boy beta cup. Beta cup. What do you think she wants for Christmas?
There was one we missed. The logo on the catering company band is called Farkas and Dill after the bullies in the Christmas Story.
Farkas and Dill.
This is just loaded with Easter eggs.
Spoilers for Twat Party or Twat Party on Wada Holiday last weekend.
What was the live charity event?
Scott Farkas says, "When I tell you to come, you come."
Alan Romanchuk.
As spoken by Alan Romanchuk on our show.
There's no spoilers for live charity events.
And it's also in the past. You know,
That'd be like spoiler for the Shakira concert.
it's a lot of content, Tom. Maybe people are still catching up.
Why the Shakira concert? Sighs, grunts. Yeah.
By the way, I love that he's in the house already for like a solid like however long before like the real stuff starts, happening. It makes me
I love that he looks down and sees a bullshit cookie, and he's like, "Well, that's got to be a real cookie. It's not something like it's homemade, so it's got to be good."
I mean, the outfit.
Yeah, this was Home Alone 4. It would be made of like what? Plastic explosives. What was in that movie? Remember that one? I don't know which Home Alone it was.
I was talking about that today.
Taking back the house, maybe.
It was they went from like, we're gonna break into this house and steal their TV to we're gonna rob a toy store to we're gonna go murder this kid so we can get the nuclear codes that we hid in a toy.
Yeah, your usual escalation.
They were literal global terrorists trying to get nuclear bombs.
Sounds like the next plot of Die Hard.
It's insane.
I love that Santa's got time to fucking make get fucking drink. He's only got to visit a few million houses.
Do you think the next Die Hard will be called Die Hard, Sweet Die Hard?
I don't think it will be a next Die Hard.
I love Die Hard, Sweet Die Hard. Just blatantly go for the Home Alone idea.
Bruce Willis has brain herpes or something.
Yeah,
burpees. It's pronounced burpees. Yeah,
burpees.
He could play the buzz, like just kind of be like just briefly in the.
Also, him pouring that like really old scotch into that glass that had like milk in it is super gross. When it was all cloudy, and that kind of made me want to vomit.
It's called a Scotch Russian. They've tried to hand off the Die Hard franchise like at least twice, I think, and failed miserably. The one person that is that I can't remember that guy's name. Hollywood tried to make that guy, I think, for like 3 straight years, and he was nobody was having it.
The guy that played Captain Boomerang.
Yeah,
right.
Nobody wants that guy to do anything.
No one wants him to be the next John McClane.
That punch was telegraphed in a way that
It was so bad. That almost took me out of the movie when I watched it the first time. I was like, "What the fuck?" That was
Also like one punch. And then, by the way,
he had it. His right hand was like right there, and he could have like hit him, and then instead he like pivoted and shifted and changed, and then like uppercutted him with his left hand. And I'm like, "What the fuck was that?"
Wait a minute. Who are those guys still holding hors d'oeuvres for?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. Me and Lauren were watching this movie. We're like, I feel like there should be like 30 extra people at this party.
Oh wait, everyone's awake in this other room still?
Yeah. They were putting the kid to bed, Tom.
Kid's asleep. Wi-Fi sucks dick.
She's delightful in this movie, by the way.
She's not wrong about any of this.
You know who this is?
Oh no. Johnny Legs. They call him Johnny Legs, right?
Yeah, what is it? Like, what's funny is like Shane and I spent way too long trying to look up why the fuck we know John Leguizamo, because there's not really much. What's that?
He's in so many things.
But there's
but he's in so many bad things.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, why is it that, like, everyone knows John Leguizamo's name? Like, why the hell would anyone know this? Like, he's in.
That man did the right thing and took jobs to get paid so he could keep doing what he wants to do.
You know him from whatever. I can't remember what the beginning of his career was. Where you knew him from? Was he in Desperado or?
I don't remember that movie very well.
But eventually, he just became the Hispanic Samuel L. Jackson, except not good at movies.
He also feels like not like quintessential.
He's done some good things. He was good in Moulin Rouge. He's good in things.
Or Hispanic.
Romeo and Juliet. He's good in that.
I gotta be honest. Say the word Leguizamo sounds pretty fun though. Like,
it's funny. He has lined up so many bad movies.
Does he not let? I felt like he lent like a little bit of.
Oh no! It actually it lowers.
No, it lowers it for you.
Yeah, it really does. I'm sorry, it does.
Maybe I just remember him in a very favorable light. In a favorable lightstone.
You got to be honest. That thank you, Joe Lightstone. Leguizamo is like it's a cool name though, right? It's so at the very least like Johnny Legs, cool fucking nickname.
I just made that up.
I like it.
Little Mo with a gibby leg, Johnny Legs.
Hello,
it's with everybody.
I remember liking him a lot in the beginning of his career, and then getting turned off because he was in just so many bad things.
Was he in Cliff Jumper?
And I don't think he's capable of elevating the bad things that he's in.
Wait, so we've had Little Mo, Cliff Jumper.
Yeah. Denzel Washington's in some movies that aren't good, but notice because he's good.
Yeah.
But when Leguizamo's in a bad movie, you're like, yeah, this is bad.
This is bad.
Unlike this masterpiece.
But you can tell they got him in. Oh, he's in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Opposite Chris Pratt.
No, the old one in the 93.
Maybe that's what did it.
He was in Spawn.
Wait, is he the Super Mario movie or the TV show? Super Mario Brothers.
She has a real Bon
the movie. A really great movie.
The TV show was amazing.
A really, really great movie.
Yeah.
Wait, her name is Bertrude?
No,
her son's name is Bertrude. She named her son Bertrude because the mom's name is Gertrude.
Why did she do that? Why did he do that little slide on the couch? It was incredible. My favorite part of the movie so far.
Gertrude.
I have a lot of details about this panic room.
Oh yeah. That's what well-written scripts do.
What's going to happen? Dun dun. How does it come out of there? I mean, it's safe for him.
Who the hell are you? Like, why? Like, what type of fucking like? You shoot.
I
now.
also love that they don't just shoot him. He like whips a stick out, and I'm like, why don't they just shoot him?
Oh, this is not good.
It gets better.
It gets better. It gets better.
Oh, that was. It's
Bad.
It could have been.
You think Santa's gonna be like, I'm not afraid anymore?
Actually, he's gonna come down. He's gonna go down the stairs on a surf.
Oh my God, their names are Tinsel and Peppermint. This is so bad.
They have code names, Tom.
Yeah,
They're professionals.
they already said their code names, scrote names.
This could have been like campy but still good, but instead it's cheesy and not good.
Well, hold on.
I don't
We're not
know.
done.
It's pretty. I was pretty satisfied on the camping.
I enjoyed the movie.
still
Yeah.
good level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm gonna need to take your dick out of your ass, and let's go.
Yeah. Calm the fuck down.
It's the action that's not very good.
It,
Let's see
it
what
gets
happens.
better. It gets
I've been
better.
enjoying the rest of it. Is it because he is drunk or because there's no Christmas magic in the house?
You know what? No, what? We don't know.
Oh, really?
Probably.
I guess a lot of people getting murdered will ruin the Christmas magic.
I mean, that's your opinion.
I'm trying to figure out the rules of the Santa Claus's magic in this film.
Well, that's kind of the running joke throughout the movie. He constantly is like, I don't even know how the magic works. Like, he just constantly says that.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Even if you were a terrorist villain, do you feel like you could shoot Santa Claus?
Oh, all the time.
That would be really
No.
weird.
Even if I thought it was just a dude in a suit, let alone the real Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to: are you okay just cold-blooded murdering someone?
Yeah.
And if the answer is yes, then a guy in a suit probably doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird line to draw.
David Harbour is a big fucking dude.
I love this part that sends these.
No.
As ridiculous as it is, it's like a great premise that keeps him in the house, though. Like, you know, like I kind of like love that in the dumbest way possible. Like bullets go through the roof, and the reindeer are like, "Fuck off, I'm out of here." Tom left when one of the better fights happens.
Yeah. Well, Tom, I didn't even notice Tom left. Like I've only got it on one screen. So I am half drunk already.
It's a Christmas tradition, Jono.
I'm excited for work tomorrow. Yeah, Tom definitely did miss one of the better fights here. Oh wait, no,
I mean, it's not over yet. He might be back in time.
He's still here. I do love that it looks like he's trying to, like, you know, dabble.
I actually love the little bit that he was touching his nose, and that's why his hand was up when the cord went around his neck to strangle him. Like, that's actually kind of like that was actually well choreographed. I can't believe I just said that.
It's also one long. It's one.
Yeah, that's
scene.
a real. Yeah, that's true.
You
Ice
can
pick.
tell.
Was that an ice pick? Ice pick.
Screwdriver, it looked like. Uh-oh.
I love this because this is like a Die Hard situation where usually the person gets out from, like, unties the cord, you know, in time to stop from falling off the side of the building, but he just gets pulled out.
Not him.
If you enjoy murder mixed with Home Alone, I mean, this is the perfect movie.
This is your film.
It's so good. He's like, ah, shit. I love that he just wants to leave. Like, he's just like, I just murdered a guy. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I gotta see.
Santa Claus, drunk Santa Claus is a straight hit and run.
Thank you. The elves have left me a new beer.
No, that's nice. Even this kind of stupid, like, perfectly framed face of the kid in the window. That's actually not bad.
No, I think this is a fun
That's
fucking
weird.
movie.
The plot between him and the daughter is actually pretty touching.
Like, here's the deal. Tom's a piece of shit.
Yeah. He's got no Christmas spirit, Jono.
Yeah. He would not be able to launch Santa Claus's fucking sleigh in the air. It's an Earth reference. Earth. I like that he punches a woman. I find that egalitarian.
Yeah. It's very nice. Very nice of him to consider everybody equals, you know?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
How much did you hear, Tom?
All of it.
You just got the music.
The whole time. I can't believe you said I have no Christmas spirit. I've watched 35 Christmas movies since Thanksgiving.
Well, then get on board, goddammit.
That's not even a joke.
Everything about you is a joke.
Shit.
I actually love how many Christmas movies you and Lindsay watch every year. It's fucking adorable.
Well, this year I decided to, as I make my list of what I've watched, start marking off the ones that are like the every year ones.
Yeah.
Because I found that I try to save the best ones for last, and then I watch a relentless amount of bad ones.
Yeah.
And then it's like December 23rd. I'm like, we still have to watch Home Alone.
Oh shit!
Now I'm just like, I'm just gonna watch Home Alone 10 times.
Just pepper them throughout.
Mm-hmm.
So two things. One, I briefly considered the idea of this being our podcast or our Twitter feed just being a thing where whenever I saw Home Alone 1 or 2 was on regular cable, because that's what my wife watches.
Yeah, you should definitely do that, by the way.
Just
just a tweet that says Home Alone's on this channel right now.
Yeah. And then secondly, what the fuck's wrong with you? How do you leave it on the Hallmark channel, Tom?
No, we
my
have
mom-
Netflix and Hulu, and I move around.
Then you should, in fact, just leave
There's
it
a
on
countless amount of bad movies, Tom. John,
Yeah.
I haven't watched too many bad ones this year. Mostly ones that I plan to
It's
repeat.
December 5th. You've got time. That sweet oil flowing.
You know what's funny about him saying 300 million?
Yeah.
In 2023, it almost sounds like Dr. Evil saying $1 million. Like, is that even a lot of money?
Not even a lot of money. Is that a lot of money? It's a lot of money to have all in one place and cash in a vault.
Yeah,
Right?
it's kind of dumb. But what
It's a
you
lot of
really need
cash.
is $300 trillion.
$1 trillion. How many people are on his team here? And then they could divide that up. They're going to get like $50 million a piece.
Oh, you'd be wrong about that.
They told him to shoot the bus driver.
No,
Yeah, that's
no.
right.
It's
There's
worse.
more people.
Way more bad guys show up.
Oh,
They'd get like $2 million probably.
I don't know if I'll catch that part. I can't be on too much longer.
Oh, Santa killed.
Oh, you missed this thing. Yeah.
Which one was that? Mistletoe or candy cane?
I don't know.
Tinsel. It was tinsel.
Okay, that was a Home Alone joke, right? That was a maybe he committed suicide.
Maybe they committed suicide.
I wish that if maybe he committed suicide.
Man,
joke
why?
was great.
That's why I don't understand when they make like shit movies like this. It's like why don't you just pepper it filled with references?
You're
You know
that
what I mean?
close
Like,
to the joke. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just say it.
just give it a
Maybe
hand
he
job
committed
and come on
suicide.
in. Yeah.
Especially if you don't like stop and like laugh, make it like a laughing beat. Like if he just kept talking and he was like, "No, do you think he fell out of window?" You know, like just kept rolling with the dialogue. It'd be great.
And here's
I
the
love how they
entire
can't see her. Santa, I'm in the room with like 6 armed guards.
it's definitely not something that you should be looking out for. Somebody, the device.
Somebody has a phone or something to
Yeah.
communicate with the outside
They have a
world.
landline with a curly cord.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Also, if
Who
he
does it,
slipped
Tom?
right here,
That'd be great. And then a machine gun goes up. Holy shit!
I love this video game.
Can you ask for that for Christmas?
Yeah, Tom, I
Yeah.
have before, and I got it. I mean, I ended up just drinking the alcohol and then using the wick, which was just like a paper towel with to wipe my mouth, but still.
I gotta tell you, this movie's definitely not what I thought it was gonna be. Like when I saw the previews, like, you know, whatever, 2 years ago when it came out.
I had seen. I guess I think it was just last year, but I think I had watched the preview a little.
Die
bit. I
Hard
was
is
just like,
Die Hard on the Blu-ray. Did you notice that? It was Die
Yeah,
Hard
no,
on-
yeah, it was a Die Hard
Yeah,
Blu-ray.
yeah. Oh,
I also thought he'd be better at
fighting.
fighting for some reason. I don't know why. He's Santa Claus.
Well, he's gonna. We'll get to that later.
I guess I thought the surprise would be that he is some sort of, you know, Bruce Willis.
Ex-military Santa Claus.
Of course he is, Tom. He's Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm gonna rip your fucking balls off.
How bad would that hurt? Well, I love that he
Yeah,
tries
right.
to step over the pool table and then he's just like, "Ah, fuck, I'm too fat and old," and he just rolls over it.
Do you like movies with crazy stuff like this these days, or like more realistic?
I like this kind of stuff every once in a while. It's mostly I just like more realistic stuff, I think.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, it's super old at this point, but like the Born Identity stuff like that, where it's just like, okay. And then you watch
Mhm.
like if somebody filled a sock with like 6 pool balls and hit you in the head as hard as they could.
Yeah, you'd be done. You'd be
Yeah,
done.
that'd be a. You may not be dead, but you'd definitely not be hanging out too much. You'd be kind of not so comfortable. It's an interesting question because, like, to a certain extent, like, it's a weird way. Like, if you look at the original, like, Bond movies and all that, one punch, right?
Yeah.
And then, pendulum the other way for every fucking Daniel Craig movie, like, every fight.
Now every little like shit dude that the hero
Yeah.
goes up against at some point in the movie fights like he's the end boss kind of thing.
Well,
like
all
every
of-
fight is like an end boss fight.
I mean, I know I mentioned it, but like all the Daniel Craig movies, or at least the very first one, and then it went from there, was a reaction to the Born Identity.
Yeah. If
Excuse
you
me,
got
even-
something sticking out of your eye, would you turn around to keep fighting?
I don't know what other
I
choice
think
I
I'd be
would have.
done. I think it'd be done. I'd be gone.
Well, maybe you're just this
And then-
mad at the person that did it to you. That's fantastic. I loved it.
It is fantastic.
The fire's a nice
love-
touch.
I love that his face
You're
is on
just
fire.
an over the top touch.
What hair product does this guy use? He went up quick.
Oh god, that would smell so bad.
Burning
You
hair.
don't know that. Maybe it could be like a roasting meat.
Kenny, check it out. His face is just on fire.
Again, he may have used, to Tom's point, a lot of
Way
product
too much
this year.
hairspray. Yeah.
This is the most thrilled I've been with the movie so far. I'm all the way in.
Trudy,
Uh-oh.
bet you didn't guess that was going to be essential to the plot, did you, Tom? Yeah, this is Santa.
This girl's pretty cute.
Yeah.
She's, I guess I wouldn't expect the kid to understand the terrorist situation they're in the middle of. Just like, holy shit, I'm talking to Santa Claus.
Nice.
She's on the nice list, guys. I have trivia for that.
Oh yeah.
When
What if
when
Joe was
checking
about to
on-
list every kid on the nice list?
when checking on Trudy Lightstone, Santa finds her on the nice list. Her list includes kept room clean, listens to parents, kind to animals, sweet to everyone, and invited weird kid to party. Really like that last one.
Invited weird kid to party. Again, how does he have this much time at night? Like, that's always been the stumbling block for Santa's evening escapades to me.
It's magic,
Shit, I
Jono.
don't even know how it works.
He can take as long as he fucking wants.
Can I say Buthel? The phone lines are down. It's going to take Ma Bell a couple of days to sort this out.
Yeah. Ma Bell. Doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh, it's Mr. Scrooge.
He looks jolly as fuck.
It's like some sort of begrudging respect. Like, okay.
Johnny Legs.
I need to
Gotta
Google
go
and see if
blues.
anyone's ever actually called him that in history.
I mean, you know what's gonna happen, Tom? It's gonna catch on after this podcast airs.
As things often do.
Oh, Johnny Legs? Yeah, he's in that Violent Night movie.
It only took 35 years for John Leguizamo to get the most obvious nickname.
Actually made me sad when the nice gate guard got shot.
Yeah, he seemed really nice.
It really
If you guys don't know his name, it's Al.
Al.
Yeah.
is it Al?
Actually, it's AI. If you looked, it's actually AI.
Oh. Is his last name Powell?
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to the party, pal. Is that
Wait a
the
minute.
naughty guy I met in the basement?
Oh. Is this not Santy?
It's always so insulting when they call him Santa Claus. Holy shit. I was right. I forgot.
What were you right about?
The Family Matters dad and Die Hard is named Al.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Powell, right?
Yes, Al Powell.
Al Powell.
And I believe Bruce Willis is married to Julia Gulia in the movie.
Yeah. I saw this thing recently where somebody was like, once again debating if Die Hard
Was it
was a
The
Christmas
Sign?
movie. And
Yeah.
one of the
hilarious.
points they brought up, they were like, and his wife's named Holly? Come on. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty funny. I never thought of that. It's actually pretty funny. I mean, they made all the normal points, but like that was a pretty funny.
When
cherry
will
on top.
when will that stop?
I don't know. Like, it's obvious.
It's a Christmas movie,
It's
obviously.
on Christmas.
I know, but when will that stop? It's the same debate literally every year.
I don't understand why people think it's not a Christmas movie. It's literally all about Christmas. It's at a Christmas party on Christmas Eve.
Joe, what's your shirt say?
It says, now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho. You don't write that in a normal action movie. It wouldn't make any sense.
That doesn't sound like Christmas to me. You know what? I'm off the Christmas bandwagon. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah,
dumb
right. It
art.
doesn't sound like Christmas. Doesn't sound Christmassy at all.
Yeah.
He tied that guy to a chair with a string of lights. It's a Christmas movie.
I never Santa. It's tacky.
Man, he is a soy boy beta cook. I hope Chevy Chase.
He literally had his hands to his mouth like, oh,
Oh.
like Italian Spider-Man was in the hallway. Oh.
I'm glad we have this show so we can do this together.
I'll pick that kid.
God, they're such horrible people. It's Joe Lightstone. You got my name wrong.
It's so weird. I can't believe somebody wasn't just like, we should do a different name beside the Lightstone.
No, they're like. It sounds like a very powerful family name, Tom.
This is very dark.
Light.
Or
It also
torturing
does not sound-
the dad in front of the daughter.
He does look like a bitch when he mows at the camera. Just, yeah. Ah, rah, rah, rah.
Who scoops out brains, by the way?
We do for Halloween. Like you sometimes like you take the pumpkin, right? And you kind of like scoop out the seeds. You call it scooping out brains.
What is the point? This guy's
Do you think she made a jack-o'-lantern out of somebody's skull? Already got a face on it.
This guy's fucking ready to go. You knew he was ready to be the
Oh yeah, 100%.
I want that guy's fucking.
It's like, I'll take this guy's pants down right now.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh shit.
She's playing make believe.
Whoa. Don't let Johnny Legs come with you.
It's good advice.
It actually kind of broke my heart when he told his daughter Santa wasn't real.
Now he's going to have even less Santa magic.
It's like I love you after sex.
This guy sucks.
I don't really think that's the reason people say Santa's real, though. It's not to make the kids feel better. It's not like they're feeling down and they're like, Santa's a thing. When they're like,
yeah. When I was
now I'm happy again.
Yeah.
My child's depressed. Have you told him Santa's a thing?
I love it. The kid running away is what stopped that.
Yeah,
guy
they don't
getting his-
stop the kid, but they stop the. I mean, I get it. They stop the adult and everything, but like, if he hadn't have stopped her, she might have grabbed the kid, and then you'd have them both.
It's always funny that
Oh.
like you're willing to be a
Warrior
criminal and
Santa.
you want money and you might kill some people, but you're just like, I'm also going to be like viciously cruel to these children, and it's going to be great.
Yeah, there's a certain line of how far are you willing to go? Just steal money.
He's no Hans
Oh,
Gruber.
$300 million all day long. Oh, I have to split it 70 ways? No problem.
What is this? This feels like Apocalypse Now, or does this feel more like Rambo?
This is Die Hard. This is him. He's taking glass at his
Yeah.
feet in the bathroom.
The music, though,
Yeah, the music's pretty.
does not match Die Hard.
I love the. Is it Norse or is it Celtic?
Norse.
That's Celtic. No, it's got Celtic knots in there.
I think it's Norse though.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
So the wrapping paper band is just fucking phenomenal.
Underappreciated piece of this movie.
I guess Celtic knots and Nordic stuff look very similar.
See, I feel
It's
like
gotta be
David,
Nordic, right?
I feel like David Harbour's really selling this, and I feel like the villain is doing the best job.
Here we go.
Oh, he's got a backstory.
Yeah.
Scars and tattoos. This is incredible.
Heavy breathing, grunting.
Tom Santa used to be naughty. Okay.
When he is just wrapping something up. Ha ha! Punt! Because he's
Get it?
what he
Get it? He sewed himself back together and he used wrapping paper to stop the blood.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Like in Home Alone?
Incredible.
Yeah, do that.
I love how she goes, I can set up booby traps like in Home Alone, and he's like, I don't know what that means, but sounds good, kid.
Your daddy's a piece of shit soy boy beta cook.
I'd mail David Harbour $5 if that was a line in this movie.
$5.
But first he checks the scroll. Turns out your dad is a soy boy beta cook. Piece of shit.
It'd be amazing.
He's gonna have his agent rewrite this one line so he can get that $5. Christmas magic.
I love that he doesn't know his like. It's like maybe has he been doing it so long he doesn't know, or was there a Santa before him?
Just some sort of a Viking warrior that almost died and then became Santa. He's like, I don't really get this, but I guess I'm just going to drink and deliver toys.
You know, these scenes are like a little too long, but I did like them in the movie.
Oh no! Did her best friend die or something? Why did she miss having a best friend?
Just never had a best friend.
Just a lonely kid. She's just a lonely kid, Tom. And then her dad told her that Santa Claus was a thing. She started feeling better right away.
The fly.
Maybe she missed having a best friend because she's like way too old to still believe in Santa Claus. Oh my God! Should we have done a spoiler that there's no Santa Claus before the show?
We said full spoilers on this.
We did say full spoilers. Also, everyone knows Santa's real. Last year I was robbed. Santa killed all of them, and I mean all
full
of them.
spoiler on Santa Claus.
We should put that in the middle of our next show. Full spoilers for the Time show, and Santa Claus isn't real.
and Santa Claus should he happen to come up?
I don't right now. Full spoilers.
Just a wonderful piece of just middle piece advice. Not advice. It's bullshit. I hear you typing, Joe.
I'm adding it. Full spoilers on Santa Claus.
Oh, Santa Claus?
Klaus.
Listen, I can spell things.
Santa Claus.
Here's the best part. I fixed it. Spelled it wrong again. Had to fix it again.
Full spoilers on
I've had some eggnog. I've had some eggnog.
King of Jingling.
Oh, Frankie.
Speaking of eggnog, I need some more.
That's Krampus.
How do you spell Santa Claus? Do you put knee on it or not?
So if you had to be part of a burglar crew that robbed a rich mansion and they told you to pick a Christmas code name, what would your code name be?
That's an excellent question.
Kevin.
It's got to be like a classic. It's got to be like a classic character, I think.
I'm Kevin.
No, I guess it doesn't because one person's candy cane.
Yeah,
they're objects, but I mean, we're going people on this? How are we doing this?
I think something a little more classic. Like I think just me being Peter McAllister, the father, is not like you know what I mean.
What about Little?
I know what you mean. I disagree with it, but I know what you mean.
All right,
it's good. It's good eggnog.
So I assume something like Little Friends, like Little Nero, out.
Now,
what about
Johnny,
Little Mo with the gimpy leg?
Herbie the dentist.
Yeah, he's independent.
Makes
I
me
would. I don't know.
I'd be Sergeant Balzac. Do you remember who?
I'd be Sergeant Al Powell. I would be
Christmassy movie of all time.
I'd probably choose something from Christmas Vacation.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
This would be Cousin Eddie.
Just Clark
Eddie's-
Clark Grisman.
Clark's mom's toe bunions. It's too long of a code name.
Wait, what's Clark's
A quarter.
dad's name?
Whole quarter.
What'd you say?
What's the grandfather's name?
Oh, you mean the old
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Lewis?
Yeah,
Lewis.
so you could be Lewis the father.
That's his uncle, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
his great. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
his uncle. Yeah.
And Aunt Bethany. She wrapped up her
Aunt
goddamn
Bethany.
cat.
Grace died 30 years ago.
Are we at the airport, Clark? Clark, is your house on fire?
I love when she says, what's that sound? You couldn't hear a truck filled with dynamite driving through a nitroglycerin plant. How much Lewis is like fucking infuriated by her every time she opens his mouth is like one of the best parts of that movie.
I guess
Like
if you were
real
like
life.
a crime duo, you could be Todd and Margot.
Yeah, Todd and Margot. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I could watch him cut that turkey. It's the most obvious scene, but every time
It's so good though.
it's like a blue ball, just like decelerating erection, just like
You know, with the
slowly.
amount of shit that happens in that house in that movie, that's practically a Home Alone movie. We could watch that sometime. We'd just be
He's-
laughing the whole time, though.
Eddie's complete bafflement as to why everybody is upset when the turkey's good is the best part of the whole movie.
Save the neck for me.
Save the neck for me.
It's one of the best lines. You serious, Claire?
Get a
Hey,
different
kids,
job.
I heard Santa Claus was making his way past New York.
I'm
You
not even
serious,
gonna lie. I'm ready for the prequel, the origin story. Like, bring all of
Yeah,
it.
this is good.
Skull Crusher. Who's Skull Crusher?
That's his hammer. That's the name of his hammer. You know, just like
No,
Mjolnir.
that's my hammer. Yeah.
Violent Night 2 gets promising update from David Harbour.
Really?
That was on August. That was on August 9th.
No more.
David Harbour has offered an update on the development of the sequel to his festive Violent Night. Moving forward nicely before studios failed to satisfy the needs and concerns of the writers and okay, so writer strike, basically. Writers and actor strike.
That's promising.
Although it is stalled, it sounds like the sequel is absolutely happening, which should come as great news to those eager to see Harbour once again take the fight to criminals and bad guys while sporting a bushy white beard and red suit.
I'm going to tell you guys an important piece of trivia. Do you want trivia for Christmas movies?
Of course.
Yeah, why not?
Good, because it's not related to this one. But I mentioned
We've been
Sergeant
talking about
Balzac.
all kinds of stuff, Jono.
So remember, Sergeant Balzac in Home Alone is the guy who's eating the donut.
Oh.
When it's one of my favorite throwaway scenes. Like he's got just a giant donut it's just stuck on his face at one point.
I love when that drops
Yeah.
onto his phone. Like it's like one of the best. Like that's just you can't make that happen. That just like
Physical comedy pieces of shit.
So Lindsay hates
uh,
that part, and I played that movie like 50 times in the last week. 'Cause anytime I leave a room, like, well, I'll just play this. And then she's like, "How do I walk in here every time the donut drops on the goddamn phone? I can't believe it's come up again in my life. I've heard it so much.
I
How do
love
you
that
not
part.
like that part?
What's wrong
How
with
do
your
you-
wife?
Also,
Oh, there's
Jono,
all the other
Jono,
guys.
your criminal crew nickname is going to be Heat Miser.
It's gonna be
That's
what?
who Joe is. You're the Heat Miser.
Thank you.
I can't hear. I couldn't hear you over the snowmobile stomp. What'd you say?
Jono's criminal nickname is going to be Heat Miser.
So back to Larry Hankin, the person who played Mr. Sergeant Balzac. He's
Yeah.
also Carl in Billy Madison, which is just really
Yeah.
funny because Carl's actually a wonderful character. And in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The
He's in a lot of
Thanksgiving
stuff
movie.
back in the day.
He's
I-
Mr.
I
Hinkle
just
in
never-
Friends. He's the downstairs neighbor that dies.
I never put
Oh,
him together
yeah.
with anything.
I never really
Like,
watched. I mean, I watched Friends in the beginning, when I had to watch it before Seinfeld came on, but I think at some point I dropped off.
It's worth your time.
How many seasons is it? 12?
10, I think.
Really?
They're not making more now because Chandler died.
No, the show still exists.
Chandler Bong?
That's Miss Chandler Bong.
Miss Chandler Bong. By the way, I love this part. Never mind. I don't want to give it away because Tom isn't saying it.
Joe's Christmas criminal name is Miss Chandler Bong.
Miss Chandler Bong? That's not Christmassy.
You're
I
right.
already picked Clark Grisman.
We're gonna put that tree, Griswold.
Bend over. I do love this. They just keep reaching into the bag and getting random shit.
And they're seriously confused. I love that the two people in the room, aside from John Leguizamo, are actually kind of like, wait a minute. Like, what? Are you? Wait, is this actually Santa? And then he's like, shut the fuck up, you idiots. And he's like, I think it's actually Santa.
I don't understand how it works either. It's a plot convenience.
Well, I mean, they don't want to get into the mechanics of the magic system.
Yeah, no, I think it's wonderful that that's how they choose to treat it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what? To say, fuck it, because fuck it. Shendang Lao Rain. Which I believe is Joe's wife.
People call him my wife's name?
Yeah, Shendang Lao Rain. Is that not right? An ice kebab.
Who has finally ground up styrofoam?
I do.
No.
Yeah.
This fucking guy. Every time anybody says it now, I just think of Nandor.
I'll tell you what, we could do an entire What We Do in the Shadows season. Because
how does the magic Santa sack just burn with regular fire? That's crazy.
Yeah, you'd think if he's coming down fireplaces a lot, it'd be pretty impervious to fire.
You don't understand bad irony, you pieces of shit.
Oh, Tom, this is Johnny Leg's backstory. He hates Christmas.
Are they going to kill him, or is he going to discover the true meaning of Christmas and stop being addicted?
We'll have to see.
I'm going to have one more cigarette, and then I'm going to bed.
If Johnny Legs makes it to the end of the movie.
It's true meaning of Christmas, yeah.
Johnny Legs has to make it to the end of the movie until he falls off the building.
I mean, makes it to the end, but not the very end. You know what I mean?
Because he
gets reverse Hans Gruber.
He flies upwards?
Yeah.
ends up
Who's the
Santa all along.
Who's the indeterminate German that comes back to life and tries to kill Santa Claus at the end?
Oh, we were just introduced to him. He leads the snowmobile guys.
Bertrude.
Remember in Die Hard 2 when the plane's taking off, but the tank is leaking, so he lights the gas on the ground and the flame goes up through the sky and blows up the plane?
Yeah, that would happen. It's totally believable.
Where are you going with this, Tom?
I was just asking.
Hey, by the way, that's a little known thing no one likes to argue about, but Die Hard 2, also a Christmas movie. Takes place on Christmas Eve. He's traveling over the holidays. Just takes place at the airport, so there's no party.
Kira,
she's candy cane.
You made your brother eat worms.
That's naughty.
How do you like?
I love it. I mean, like the fact that David Harbour can say those lines and sound like genuinely mad. it's fantastic.
But I do think he is elevating the project. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, David Harbour brings definitely some acting.
And there are some,
chops to this.
and there are some people that are not. I'm not going to give.
Scrooge asked
I
Santa
mean,
Claus, "All right, who the hell are you? You really, huh? Some security guard who's watched too many action flicks," which echoes Hans Gruber's question to John McClane in Die Hard. You know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child.
Is he doing this?
I feel like this is a little bit of a reach, but I'll take it trivia. Don't yell through the vents.
no, that makes sense. Do that.
Vince Clortho?
To come.
I like that he knows the flavor of styrofoam. It works fine.
I like how the only person that saw was the one dude.
The most interesting
Like
man.
John Leguizamo did not see him shoot through the chimney.
It's like the Dos Equis guy is like a northern like a guy.
Do you think it worked because they, for like 1 second, they believed?
They believe.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, because they were like, "This is snow. It's magic." And then everyone kind of believed for like 1 second and he had power.
I love that they're leaving all of this open to our interpretation, and we're discussing it. Huh.
What else would we do, Tom?
Now, what is this? This is
The Extraction Team.
no. All the Rangers on snowmobiles in a Christmas movie. What Christmas movie is that from?
Elf.
Elf. Oh,
Elf,
Elf. Yeah.
By the way,
it's the park
I love
rangers.
Elf. I love Elf, but there is nothing like it's a weirder throwaway set of lines than the idea of the new what's it called, Rangers, Central Park Rangers.
Central Park
as
Rangers.
a fucking thing. I put them on the naughty list and they never forgave me.
It's great.
He takes
That's
that guy
the
out,
fucking-
the parkour out the window. That's it.
Jean-Claude Van Dipshit.
It's a really great line. All right, that's it for me.
No.
Oh, that's
No,
sad.
Tom, one more segment.
No, I got to wake up in
Put on your makeup?
4.5 hours.
No, you don't. It's 5 hours. You wake up at 3:30.
I wake up at 2:47.
Oh, get
Okay,
the
well,
fuck
that's-
out of here. All right, bye, Thomas. Happy
Good night,
Christmas.
man.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
You filthy animal.
And then there were two.
And then there were two.
Oh, Tom missed the shitbag getting shot.
Oh, Tom, call him back. Yep, they. Oh, that's a lot of people on this naughty list that you probably should look further on. Damn it. How much more do we have left in this movie? It should be another 30
Oh,
minutes.
so much.
Right?
So
Oh
much.
my god.
There's like 40 minutes maybe. Or maybe less with the credits and
Yeah.
stuff. Newer
Yeah.
movies have 10 fucking minutes of credits at the end.
That's true. We probably should have started this earlier. Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah, we're all right.
Tom,
It's
yeah.
30 more
Bait
minutes.
it.
He would have been fine. He would have been fine for the end. He's a little baby. He had just had a baby. To Tom's point, though, 300 million cut between all of these dudes.
it's a lot of dudes.
I mean, maybe this guy's little squad or his group of people, signed on for like a job for $20,000 or something. Yeah, I mean, you never know. They just be like, yeah, I'll go shoot some people for 20 grand, or whatever. I mean, like, you never know.
Yeah,
He might have just been like, it's not like it's equal cuts.
yeah, it's contract, right?
Yeah, it's
you get
contract
your
work.
50 grand. Like,
Yeah, come here. All we have to do is ride up on snowmobiles and ride away with $300 million, and you get 20 grand. All right,
yeah, if you
sounds
get
good.
shit, you get 100,000, right? I mean,
Yeah,
you can
even then.
pay, yeah, you can pay 3,000 of these fucking guys.
Yeah, there's definitely it's not Ocean's 11. They're not getting equal cuts of the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the girl that's been here cracking the safe the whole time. She probably gets a bigger cut, right? It's an important role.
Or bigger cunt. Depends on what surgery she's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, futuristic.
It's quite the fucking compound she has.
Also, who leaves a safe like this?
A son who's shoving all the money into duffel bags to hide under it.
Spoiler.
Spoilers for the movie?
300 cash delivered yesterday to this fucking mansion.
I want to see the movie where the son breaks into the vault.
Yeah, that's a fascinating development, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's just like it's just a delaying tactic to like keep the movie going, but you're just like, come on.
Yeah, and also I like to see more of like that kind of like, oh, now who's evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost like they break out into like a civil war kind of shit for a bit.
A bunch of new bad guys.
They're on the naughty list.
I actually kind of enjoy. So again, like I know this is insane, but I actually kind of enjoy some of these more touching moments between these two characters, and like how she really like does help him kind of find the spirit of Christmas.
I think they do a good job of. I forget that there's actually a camera on my face. God damn. I think they do a great job of actually resetting expectations every time they have a scene between them, right?
Yeah, yeah. There's actual character growth between these two, which is kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's actually kind of good.
I wish I could see Mrs. Claus.
I don't see how you do a second one of these, though. It's like, what is Santa going to keep finding himself in these situations? Seems odd. Like, Home Alone 2 makes sense. You know, the wet bandits escape prison. They're
Sticky
still
bandit.
a thing.
Yeah.
Because you know, Kevin didn't murder them in the house, you know? But, like, once this movie's over, you're just like, well, I mean.
Well, what about the idea of they capture this child, right? Or, like, friends of, hold her ransom for
I don't know. Do you think it would have anything to do with the I think the only stayover is going to be David Harbour. I feel like everything else will be shifted away.
Well, I mean, if not, then you're exactly right that, you know, how do you have anything here?
He just happens to find himself in a similar situation. Christmas? Like, you know, I don't know. Or does he seek it out now?
I don't know.
Violent Night 2 will be 3 miniature movies where he, like, saves people in similar situations on Christmas Eve. He's like Batman, but only on Christmas Eve. From the hours of midnight to 6 a.m.
Yeah, he's like a reverse Gremlins on cookies.
Yeah.
I love that they gave him this fucking man bun too. All of a sudden, like Norse warrior, like fighter. Like we'd never seen.
You gotta tie your hair back,
really.
Jono. If you're gonna be in a fight, you can't be having your hair flying around. You know, it's a good way to get.
My manager at a pizza restaurant 20 years ago. Wow, yeah. 20 years ago. Yeah, I did the half up, half down. I never did the man bun though.
Oh well, you know, it's because you have self-respect.
I don't like the man bun. If you got long hair, rock it, man.
I mean, I think I did the bun a couple of times when I had long hair.
You did it in a samurai bun, and that was like 2005.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. I did.
That was actually really fucking just different and weird.
That's true. It's so funny that Tom's also growing his hair out long right now.
Again.
Do you think you'll ever grow your hair out long again, Jono?
I don't think I will. I think my hair is shorter than it should be. Or not shorter, but I got these cul-de-sacs going. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No one likes a.
I just don't think. I mean, more power to Tom and everything, but I don't think once you have gray in your hair, I'm like, I don't like it. Don't do it.
Well, if done right, you can pull it off. If done, wrong, pull it the fuck off. That's a good look.
I love that he just now starts sucking on this candy cane. Like, how hard is he sucking this candy cane?
Big candy cane too.
And it's a big candy cane. Two, he shapes it into a knife in less than 2 minutes.
He's Santa Claus. That's one of his.
And he stabs multiple people with it. Like, it's not like he uses it once. He just keeps stabbing people with a candy cane. See how fast he made that to a point?
Yeah, again,
Santa knows how to suck a candy cane, if you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
The strength comes with the job.
That's true.
The sucking strength. Ugh. Don't put that.
Multiple stabs with a candy cane still intact.
Yeah.
That's like 5. You're at 7, 8, 9.
Whoever makes that should definitely advertise this fight.
10 stabs with a candy cane.
Signal lost.
Why are there cameras cutting out?
Well, yeah, is it like?
Wouldn't it just be like pointing at the ceiling or something when their bodies?
Unless they're using the human body as a energy source, which is not a thing.
That's not happening. No.
Yet.
Like, I'm pretty sure he's still using the candy cane.
He's also using the skate.
He's using the ice skate too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's like 20 stabs with a candy cane. It's a lot of candy cane. Oh, did he have both skates? Okay, maybe that was only 10 stabs with a candy cane and he had both skates. Never mind.
If he had lit up a fucking Zamboni instead of that.
I love the amount of people that die in this shed.
It's like 40 people.
And then when he leaves, the one dude out there with the laptop is like, oh shit.
No.
No, it was a wood chipper. I was like, what is that fucking thing? Monster lawnmower?
He'd been watching a lot of Fargo, I guess. It's the time. Jesus Christ.
He knows like everyone's dead. He's like, oh shit. I mean, I know he's wearing a helmet, but a sledgehammer to the back of the head, I feel like you'd take another second to get up.
I love that his idea was grab a grenade.
Yeah, what is he going to do? Throw it at his face while he's laying on the ground underneath him?
No, he put it in his jacket.
No, he did. I'm saying when the guy pulled the grenade on Santa, like, what was he going to do? Like, fling it off his face?
Well, if you remember a few months ago, you and I played Bond, and we did grenades one night. Same thing.
It's true.
Just run at a guy.
I do know how to bank a grenade off of a wall in the temple.
Yeah.
at psychotically close quarters.
The amount of times you throw it off a wall while running towards the body armors, just blow up in time. Blow up. Just take a little bit off me so I can take the body armor.
Blow up in time.
Yeah, just blow. I was stealing it. Yeah, all of a sudden, Soy Boy Beta Cuck leaving my wife, and so they're not divorced.
I love that his wife is like, you thought after all these years that I wanted you to get away from your mom's money, that meant to steal it all? And he's like, well, now that you say it out loud, it's a bad idea.
It's the exact opposite.
Oh, I telegraphed that moment. Sorry, everybody.
God, she's awful in such a wonderful way.
I know she's really good at playing an awful, horrible rich person, isn't she?
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen her almost as the exact opposite character
of like middling intelligence.
Yeah, well, that's not fair for a woman. How fucking dare you, sexist prick?
I mean, just the characters she plays.
Yeah, because they're always brilliant. Women are.
I'm sure in real
But
life
yeah.
she's a very intelligent person. Here comes the true Home Alone moments in this movie, by the way, which I fucking love.
I
love how they look at the mat that has nails on it and goes, idiot.
It's not even nails, it's screws.
Well, it's multiple things, but yeah. For everybody just joining us, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, have we not been announcing where we are?
No, I mean, we don't need to. We said when we started, we haven't pressed pause once. Oh,
that's us. That's Home Alone as fuck, but also reminiscent of what happens to what's his name? One of the James Bond actors, Timothy Dalton in Hot Fuzz.
Oh yeah. Wow, I forgot about that. I love how she steps on him, very Home Alone-esque. These two this moment is very Home Alone right now.
It's also Home Alone.
Like every single part of it.
It's got a very Home Alone 2 and 3 vibe all of a sudden.
Well, you know what I mean, though? Like, every time... Oh, God. Every time one of them gets hurt in Home Alone, we're like, God, he'd be dead from that. Like, that's what... The only difference in this movie is that they actually die from the things that she's doing.
And these are paint cans.
Oh, man. All of those pointy things going up into your ass at the same time. Well, I can't feel good.
Tom is missing the fuck out.
I know. This is the best part of the movie.
Yeah. Look how much fun.
It is also, in fairness, though, this is one of the main reasons I was like, this is absolutely something we should watch in the tradition of Home Alone. Like
100%. 100%. Like,
this is the bet. Come on, that's so telegraphed and so Home Alone. Like, I'm gonna look at this nail. It's so good, and then he hits the spikes again. It's so good.
And then runs into that, and guess what they're gonna do? Chicken feathers.
She practically cursed like Harry.
Just
like,
chicken feathers and glue.
By the way, what is this shit?
I have no idea. It actually is.
Cement? I mean, it's got to be. It's like industrial strength adhesive. I mean, it rips a piece of her scalp out. You know? Jesus Christ, that's fucked up. If you could see the skull on the back of your head, I'd be like, and I'm done.
Yeah, things aren't going well for me today.
I love this. Pure Home Alone.
Yeah. Tommy dumb dick.
Taking her shoes off and stepping on the Christmas ornaments is the best part of the entire movie. Some of this reminds me of us, Home Sweet Home Alone.
Yeah, there's a number of like Home Alones 3 and 4
because of how vicious those things were. You remember when he was shooting like the t-shirt gun with the pool balls in it, the billiards balls? That's fucking brutal.
I wish his dumb commentary was here to be like, oh, I fucked this up.
Yeah. Tom missed the best part of the whole fucking movie. Santa's reunited with the daughter. Has nothing to do with the mom finding Kevin.
Kevin! I made booby traps taken in the movie.
It's funny because she hasn't looked down the ladder and seen somebody stabbed in the face with a nail.
Yeah,
right now it's hilarious.
It's just, what is she, probably 6 or 7 or something like that?
I don't know, maybe 9, maybe 8, maybe 9.
I don't know what the fuck kids look like.
7, yeah. I would say 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that range.
She's now just, associated with her. It's funny.
It's brutal as fuck, by the way. I love that the mom is proud of the son for stealing the money too, by the way. Just some weird fucked up slice of life of their fucking family. And she's like, it's true Lightstone tradition to fuck over your elders and steal the company out from under them. I did it.
Oh, and here's all the money. That's nice.
Why do bad guys always take the money out?
Because they're bad?
What? You know, just...
Yeah.
I mean, her husband just got murdered. That makes sense. I'd get fucking loaded.
Yeah.
I'm about to be murdered. I'd be drinking.
It's time for a murder.
This guy's great, by the way. Krampus he's the best henchman. He was going to put that guy's nuts in a fucking nutcracker.
Yeah. And he was just like...
He's the best henchman.
Your mom's an alcoholic.
I mean, he's been in the room with these people for like at least a couple of hours, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'd listen to the other mom.
Yeah, just kill
I'd be
them
like,
all.
you pick which one of these people needs to die first.
Fire is
Like
very
that son's capable of that.
This, by the way, just this brutal, just beat the fuck down.
I mean, that wouldn't like. I mean, they're not like hitting him. I mean, I guess they're hitting him about the head, face, neck, and chest, as well as his groin,
Yeah.
until he's no longer consisting of life pulse. But I don't know. I don't buy it.
Yeah, it reminds me of in what's it called, Shaun of the Dead, when they're sitting there like the first time they beat one to death, like they just sit there just like, beating it in a circle, not sure what the fuck to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's got body armor on. How much would those body shots really have hurt? He probably wouldn't have felt it.
No, it's head only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay, mommy. This is my friend, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
That's good.
It really is an entertaining movie. Like there's a lot
Yeah.
of things. I'm like, I wish they could have done a little more of this, a little more of that. But as far
There's-
as just making
yeah.
over the top,
There's
fucking
plenty
cinema-
of weird shit going on that you're like, this could have been better, that could have been better, but like,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things, this is a pretty fun
It's a
movie
good-
as long as you thoroughly suspend your belief.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't give her a gun.
She went hunting with her father, Jono. She knows what she's
Oh,
doing.
okay. Yeah, so she's good to go.
I actually love that little tidbits like that throughout this movie. I actually really enjoyed. Like Santa doesn't know like how a gun works because he's never used a gun. You know, kind of. He was just like, "Do you know how to use this? Here you go." And he like throws it at her. She's like, "Shit, you idiot!"
Oh, and here comes Elf making snowballs.
I mean, this kind of is. I mean, wouldn't it have been funny if he went and just had like a stack of snowballs like Elf?
It would be amazing.
How are these trained professional mercenary military types not shooting this one woman hiding behind the
plot.
staircase?
The plot says so.
Got it.
Ugh. Oh.
Oh God,
Ugh.
that's brutal as fuck.
You know my knee just quit. Again.
Oh,
Again.
he says, "Jesus, this is so sorry."
Who is that guy?
I love that he grabs it. There was perfectly good. Again, doesn't know how to use guns. There's a perfectly good snowmobile right there, and he grabs the sled and runs off into the dark. Like that's pretty fun. I mean, it's just little stuff like that. It's kind of funny.
He's Santa, man. That's what Santa does.
Yeah. Santa wouldn't know how to drive a snowmobile. Oh my god, the way he puts up his hands. This is one of those things that I actually appreciated. Like, they didn't just make him turn into John McClane suddenly because it's the end of the movie to wrap it up. They're just like, no, he sucks. Like, let's have them fight and him constantly get thrown through the hay. Also, in this scene, I think, well, not this one, but the snowmobiles, like, Santa's running after them for a long time before he even starts sledding. I'm like, how is he even, like, keeping pace with them at all? They're on fucking snowmobiles.
Well, he's not.
I mean, I know they took a different path, but how different is their path?
Different enough. But here you go.
I guess.
Be very
Oh, now I can use it because it's moving already, right?
Yeah. Poor camera guy having to stay on this.
Just rock back and forth a few times. Oh, man.
That would not feel comfortable to be lifted by my throat.
I'm not saying there aren't men strong enough to do that, but does he look like one of them?
No, and not only that takes so much work, so much effort.
Yeah, do you know how much strength that would take?
And it also takes a lot of, like, I hope that I don't get kicked in the dick, stomach, testicles area.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I love this icicle part. I thought it was very Christmas Vacation. And why is his neck all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. Something had to stab him in the neck.
How did you get back?
He was just thrown over the hay. Let me get back. He didn't go
I don't know. I
anywhere.
just feel like he was maybe
He got like tossed over the back of the TV scene.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your parents are about to fuck.
His wife's hardcore. She's killed a couple of dudes already, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Or at least shot a few and then killed that one guy. Did she kill anybody before that? I feel like she's responsible for at least one.
Yeah, I think she has not necessarily, but this is optimism at its best.
How does this family explain this in the morning, like when the cops arrive?
That is a problem for tomorrow, man.
Yeah. I mean, but like, once the magical Santa Claus guy is gone that murdered 17 people in a shed, I'm just saying, like, how do you...
Let's hope he's got normal...
I mean, they're really rich. Do you think they even call the police? Do you think they just, like, have, like, somebody come in and bury all the bodies on their property?
Good question. That's what the entire second one is. Violent Night 2 is just a trial. Extremely different.
Santa has to show up to go on trial for them to prove their innocence. In the meantime, more bad guys attack the courthouse.
I love this idea.
We've already written a better Violent Night just now. Violent Night 2. I mean,
Jimmy Martinez. It's not looking good.
Oh, he's got a lot of bad things on his list. Where's that trivia? No trivia?
How do you, like, realize I'm dealing with something that's kind of a quasi superhuman being, right? Whatever you want to think of Santa.
And then go, I'm going to kill this fucker.
Yeah.
And he's murdered like a lot of people already.
Just seems like a weird plan.
I mean, you can see him bleeding, so I mean, he's capable of being killed.
Sure.
I don't know.
Or at least
It's not that
ostensibly.
unbelievable that he attempts this, but it's kind of insane.
It's a bit insane.
I think I could take Santa. He's only killed 30 paramilitary dudes. No big deal.
It'd be one of those things where, like, once I found out you're actually Santa and you're magical, it would rethink so much of my life and so much of my assumptions on life about, like, well, all of a sudden,
I think that's kind of the bit,
What-
though. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't. He has that revelatory moment, and then he chooses to still be evil. But like, I don't know. Also, where did he get these snow boot shoes with the knives on them? Like, where did that come from? Like, is he
Maybe that
James
was there.
Bond that just like popped out of his boots?
I hope so.
That's brutal as fuck.
That would not feel good.
By the way, the millisecond they had gotten knocked out, not that
Yeah.
they telegraph it, but this is just how my fucking brain works. The millisecond they got knocked out of this building and there was a freestanding chimney behind him, I was like, oh, he's going to go up the chimney. Like, that's how I was like, that's it. That's how he's killing this dude. He's going to suck him up the chimney.
Yep. Also, no.
And it's way more brutal than that. There's way more hits and stuff, but like, I was like, that's the end of this fight.
Oh, Santa.
Where'd you get these snowshoes from? Also, why aren't Santa's boots more made for going in the snow and ice?
No reason.
He should have those boots in the next movie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I 100% agreed.
Yeah, Santa should have. Well, one, who's gonna have his hammer, right? You gotta have the hammer, and then like you gotta like I feel like he should have like a little bit more armor underneath his coat.
Especially considering his, kind of Nordic.
Yeah, he should put the helmet on next movie. Like, just be like, it's time. It's Violent Night 2. Santa's coming to town again.
Oh, night.
Oh, I love how it shows his body hit and then
Yeah, just double take.
like just boom, and then it like rips up through that was a good touch.
Look at
Also,
that.
that was fucking brutal. Jesus.
Looks like some like badly done red pepper in the oven or something.
Were you expecting him to get shot 4 times here? Because I wasn't.
I was definitely not expecting that.
You know why? He didn't have Sergeant Al Powell there to shoot the random guy that was still alive.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Then maybe he did.
I love that shot, too. It's unnecessarily brutal. Shows it all shooting out. Scoop up the brains.
All in all, pretty good movie, I have to say. I was like, it's an insane movie for sure. But
It's
if
insane.
you're going into a movie where you know that Santa Claus is going to murder people, it's a pretty good movie. If you're coming into this blind and you're like, what the fuck is this? You're like, I can understand you be like, this is what I want to watch right now.
Definitely something different than I expected. As I think I mentioned before, like I saw it twice, half drunk at an event, and I walked in and out for 10 minutes just because I was playing pool afterwards. It's a fucking weird movie.
Did you put any of those billiards balls into a stocking and smash it over the head of who you're playing with?
That's a great question. That's a problem, though. Is that the billiard balls are heavy, and so when you put them in this stocking, people look at you and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" And they walk away before you can hit them with it.
Oh,
yeah.
He didn't hide under the table then, like he did.
That I didn't do.
I
Yet.
You know what's funny? I mean, I think this movie, based on the trailers that I kind of vaguely remembered from last year, and the fact that like people that enjoy these kind of movies were like suggesting this movie to me as something I should watch, and it was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those movies. Like I kind of knew, So the parts that were surprising about this movie wasn't like like all the fighting and all the stuff that was going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I already knew that. Yeah, of course. Like you're expecting that. It's the Home Alone bits that I fucking loved because it's just paying homage to Home Alone in the most brutal way possible. And I was like, fuck yes. And then 2, there's a lot of Die Hard homages in this too. And I'm just like, I really like that too. But it's the touching moments between Santa and the little girl that I'm like, I wasn't expecting to actually feel things during this movie. and that's a good surprise, you know. Like that's like it's part of the movie. You're just like, I wasn't expecting to actually feel.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this movie delivered on all of the things that it promised and a little bit more.
100%. I think it's a great movie, actually. Like it's a really new piece of like Christmas kind of like memorabilia because it does a good job being like its own weird shit, but also like saying like, don't forget what came before.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess Violent Night, pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
How much time's left? Is this is about it, really?
This is basically the end of the movie. I think we're almost there.
Yeah, we'll finish this out. But overall, really enjoyable movie. Had good fun, good traps, good Home Alone-esque, good references to Home Alone. That's really the first movie that we've done that references the thing it should be.
Yeah, I mean, it directly references Home Alone.
So, real proud of that. Real proud to be a podcast.
I mean, so what is this, Home Alone 7?
Well, we're on our 10th year, but I guess, Home Alone 7.
Well, so Home Alone 1 through 5. There's Bushwhacked, which is Home Alone 6.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Home Sweet Home Alone. That's Home Alone 7. This is Home Alone 8.
Yeah, and then so there's Bushwhacked Home Alone, or Bushwhacked No Malone, excuse me, or Bone Alone. No Malone is also a thing. I don't think I'm very sober, by the way. It's gonna be a long.
That's a good thing. That's how we're supposed to be at the end of this, Jono. Like it's happy holidays. Jono's drunk.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Everybody's going to be watching this. Well, assuming they watch it when we put this episode up. But we'll release this on December 19th, so it'll be really close to Christmas. So just in time to still watch this movie. You know.
Uh-oh, here's our reindeer.
I love how they show up at the end.
Where the fuck you been, huh? Leave me here to die. He recovers
again.
nicely.
David Harbour, he sells this movie.
He does. He does the heavy lifting. Like there's other people who like help move, but he drives the fucking truck. He gets the work goddamn done. My spare sack, by the way, is what.
Yeah, my sack. Can't stay mad at you guys.
Thankfully, you might need this too. Something like that.
So this is interesting. Is this what do we have? What do we have up in the North Pole? What's the situation there? Is Mrs. Claus like looking at a crystal ball and watching everything that's happening to him and not doing anything? And then when the reindeer come back, they're like, she's like, oh, bring him his hammer too.
It's a good question, and we'll find out more next episode. But for now,
Violent Night 2.
I want more of that. Fascinated by that lore.
I mean, hopefully it's not out next Christmas because I don't want to do it back to back. We should watch Die Hard 2 or Silent Night or something else, and then we'll come back to this the next year. You know?
Yeah.
I like giving people plenty of time to watch what we watched. Like, I don't want to do something that's coming out that Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, we need to give the people time to have seen it already. As a rewatch, you know?
Yeah. Can't do that right after the watch. It's got to take some time.
Yeah, you gotta a little soak in for a Christmas season before we watch it.
Yeah. Job, David Harbour. Say Merry Christmas, Joey.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You filthy animals.
You filthy animals.
Even this was kind of like weirdly touching. You beautiful bastards.
They got a lot of work to do. He just spent several hours.
Yeah, he spent a lot of extra time in that one house.
Really fucking that up. I'm not sure I believe the premise of this movie. I'll be very honest.
It's Christmas magic, Jono.
Fair enough. All right. Well, that was Violent Night.
Yeah. Oh, there's one little bit though. Yeah, we'll wait.
Oh,
We'll keep talking for a minute.
All right. Well, that was Violent Night. Great movie. Again, highly enjoyable.
Yeah. As long as you're expecting to see this as you're walking into it, like this is what you want to see.
Yeah. And I find myself delightfully drunk and sleepy. So it's been a successful.
Successful tWoTcast holiday special.
Tuesday night in the middle of
It's only 10:50-ish p.m. We're fine. It's fine.
It's fun. What are your thoughts?
So that's tWoTcast for this week. If you have any comments or questions, leave them below, and we'll respond to them because we're good at that now. tWoTcast theme songs brought to you by the one and only Taffing Bennington and Andrew Bart of Time. Links to all their stuff is below, as always. We had no guests because it's holiday special time, and we're selfish. We like to just be with each other, you know.
We like to be.
Hey, happy holidays, Jono.
Happy holidays, Joey. Glad to see you the other day.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
It was the last little bit.
This piece of shit.
The Burt locker.
Do better.
Anyway.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah, join us next episode for more Wheel of Time.
Oh, fuck
Join us back in January. We're going to start tWoTcast Season 2. Yeah, I stumble over that so bad. It's really hard to stop myself from saying cast and say quest instead.
tWoTcast. But for us personally, because today we're recording at some point, we're going to record the Twatties next, and we'll see.
Yeah, but they'll have seen that, Jono. You know?
Oh, filthy animals.
I'm Joe. Say goodnight, Jono.
Good night, Jono.
Keep the change, you filthy animals. Wait a minute. It's that time of year. I think I need to say Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year.
Among the first to start, the tWoTcast was so smart to lovingly bash our favorite books. But that was long ago, and now they've grown the show, and now they got us in their hooks. Don't throw coins to these bastards, they need bars of gold at least. Someone please keep them afloat. Now let's listen as they once again ramble through a book. Let's get the fucking quote. One of them is Tom, but he is barely on. Sometimes he calls into the show. Another one is Jono. Is he their joker? Oh no. And Joe, is he the stupid one? Welcome to the tWoTcast. We will share our love for books and all our hate in every episode. We'll entertain you, make you laugh so hard you barely can stand up. That is the tWoTcast code.